Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Baby, the message I have comes in the form of a vision. It's like I saw somebody trying to grab on a door, like they were trying to grab on a car door. And then they spoke out and said, cried out and said, somebody was supposed to come and get me. The scripture comes from Psalm 36:1. I have a message from God in my heart concerning the sinfulness of the wicked. There is no fear of God before their eyes. In their own eyes, they flatter themselves too much to detect or hate their own sin. Baby, God said for somebody that it's like, this is someone that they would wish this is what they would flatter. They would flatter a scenario where it like you need to be rescued or you need to be saved. God is saying like this is someone that it's like they ponder on it so much, even if it started off by fear, even if it started off by them being nervous for you or scared for you or just thinking of the different scenarios that could happen. It's like it has gotten to such an extent that this person gets excited to talk about this, all of the things that could possibly happen to you. And it could be this way, and then that could happen. And what if this happened? And what if that happened? God said you are not intended to be locked away in a cage. You are not a bird. You're not a bird. You are not a goldfish. You're not a dog, and you're not a cat. And you are not intended to be locked away in a cage just because somebody is scared of the billions of things that could possibly happen. And you know what I'm saying? This is somebody that is constantly speaking word curses up on you because they want to be right. And the sad thing is, this is the same type of person that'll be falling out if something actually happened to you. Yet they go around speaking word curses, wishing that something bad would happen to you. That's evil. That's wicked. God said they don't even realize their own sin. And we in a new age now. We have cell phones and all this, but you got to imagine people been, growing up and leaving home for years. And they would go years without talking to their families, and their families wouldn't be acting like so stressed out. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is somebody, it's crazy. It don't make no sense. Like whatever it is, I feel like it's like, it's just, I just feel like this is someone that doesn't want that, like they allow their overbearingness to take a toll. And it's like they twist it and switch it into other things. I don't know. That's just the vibe that I'm getting from this message, because it's like, God, like by the scripture, I feel like God is saying this is something that wouldn't happen, but this is something that somebody is fantasizing of things, something like this happening. And due to the fact of the message that I received for the live stream, that's why my face is just twisting up like this, because I don't know who this is, for whoever this is that's connected to my channel, but this is somebody that they got sick and twisted, evil fantasies of bad things happening to you, and them receiving some kind of glory and recognition behind it. Like in the last one, it was somebody speaking over the picture saying that was the last time they saw them. And you know what I'm saying? Like they doing this for a television program or a TV show or something like that, to get some kind of fame, to get some kind of recognition. God is saying it's people that things happen every day. It's stuff happening every day, but it's not a situation where somebody feel the need, you know what I'm saying, to jump online, to jump on the television news show, and you know what I'm saying, give a full story behind it. And I just feel like God is saying that somebody, they're anticipating something crazy happening, so they'll be able to talk about it. Baby, God said that's not going to happen to you. Nothing is going to happen to you. And then the craziest thing about it is they don't even see the sin in what they're doing. Because if you walking with God, then God got you. If they raise you up right, or you know what I'm saying, then God, they should already know that you're going to be good. It shouldn't be a situation where they're nervous, stressed out, and concerned about what you have going on. And That's just what it is. And God is saying that for whoever this is for, you're able-bodied, able-minded. It's not a situation where you would need to be dependent upon this person forever. And, even with that, there are some people that have mental things going on that can fully function and take care of themselves. They don't need anybody standing over their shoulder watching everything that they do. But I truly feel like this is for somebody. You have not been diagnosed with anything, yet somebody is treating you as if you have, which is crazy. And they don't see the sin in what they doing. This could be a situation where it's somebody, you a grown adult, and it's people around you treating you like you a child because, like, you know what I'm saying, of the things that people say about you. But when it really come down to it, I don't know. I just feel like this is somebody that you are living your life the way that you should be as a full, full functioning adult, as long as you working, taking care of yourself, you eating, you good. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is somebody, you just living, you're adulting. You're just living your life. You're experiencing life. You're flowing through life. And you have a person or people on the edge of their seat like, oh no, what if this happened? Oh no, what if that happened? And it's like they sit around and talk about it. And the thing about the point of it is, it'll be one thing if they were concerned, they brought their concern to your attention, you reassured them, let them know that everything is fine, and then they be like, okay, everything is fine. No, these are the kind of people, they'll bring it to your attention, and you'll let them know everything is fine, and because they don't want to stop, because they want it to be the way they want it to be. They want to be in complete control over you and everything you have going on. You simply letting them know that everything's fine is not enough for them. And it turns into like a war. I feel like it turns into like, you against them. And then everybody's taking their side. And you're looking like the big bad wolf. Meanwhile, you haven't even did anything but made a decision for yourself that didn't involve them, has no effect on them, doesn't include them. But you know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is it's about control. It's about control. But at the same time, like I said, it's like a little concern in there. But God is saying it's one thing to be concerned and then be reassured and accept that and move on about it. Then to be concerned, be reassured, and then say, no, that's not right because it's not the way I want it to be. It's not the answer. Wrong answer, God said. They said wrong answer. That's not the answer they wanted to receive. The answer they wanted to receive is you doing what they said you was going to do. This like somebody, your parent asking you, you decided to start a bakery instead of going to school to be whatever, like I'll say, I don't know, a teacher, a lawyer or something. I don't know. But anyways, you decide that you're going to start your own bakery. You start your bakery. It's going good. Your parent asks you, oh, how's the bakery going? You tell them, oh, we're making a profit. And you know what I'm saying? And then they decide to say, well, if you would have decided to go to school for this, that, and the third, next time you see them, how's the bakery going? Oh, it's doing so well. You done bought a house. You done got you a car. You done opened up a second, third location. And the parents like, oh, well, could you imagine what your life would have been like if you would have? It's like at this point, you have already proven that your decision is decent. You've already proven your decision makes sense. It's not a situation where you need to go back and forth with them anymore about what you should do. You figured it out already. You created the bakery. You did all the paperwork. You went through your rough patch of years. You got to the years where you are successful now. You building up, you know what I'm saying? You doing your thing. So it's not a situation where now you need to turn around and figure out, oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go back to school for what? And I know there are some people that still go back to school just because that's an accomplishment they want to make. Do your thing. But it's a difference between doing something for yourself and doing something for somebody else. And as somebody that then went to school for things that I know good and well, I had no intention of working in that field or doing that thing. Like, it's not really worth it to go to school just to make somebody else happy. It's not. But anyways, that's the message. God said this is somebody, they just want control. And because they want control, they sit around creating all these false narratives. This could happen, that could happen. And I got to get ready for this. And let me go ahead and have an outfit already. And I'm going to have this and I'm going to have that. God said this is evil, it's wicked. This is somebody that is basically trying to call your demise. It's like they're calling, they are basically fantasizing about it. They are fantasizing something terrible happening to you. They are fantasizing about what they will wear. They are fantasizing about what they will say. God said they're fantasizing about who they're going to call, who, in what order. Baby, God said this is wicked. And the craziest thing about all of this, these fantasies they having over and over again, it's not going to happen to you. That's not your portion. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like they wasting all their time. They wasting all their energy fantasizing about something that will never be a reality. And what they fantasizing about is evil. And, you know, I know some people are probably like, man, it could just be that they just care. It's nothing wrong with that. But once they are reassured, they shouldn't still be sitting around stressing themselves out. And, you know, it would be better for someone to fantasize about beautiful things. Oh, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Fantasizing about you getting married and having kids. Fantasizing about you building a business that actually blossoms. Fantasizing about them helping you with your business. Fantasizing about them helping you with your kids. Fantasizing about them, you know, getting to see you walk across the stage one day, if that's what you want to do, if that's what you're doing. Like, I just feel like positive fantasies about you winning awards and, you know what I'm saying, being recognized for whatever field that you work in. These are positive fantasies. There's nothing wrong with something like this. But it is something wrong with a parent thinking that nothing but bad is going to come to a child. It's nothing wrong. Like, it's something wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with, even if it's a spouse, like, you know, expecting positive things from their wife or from their husband, expecting flowers, expecting this, expecting the best, but at the same time not being disappointed when they don't receive exactly what they want, because you can't control nobody. And you know what I'm saying, versus someone always assuming that it's the worst going on. Oh, they cheating on me. Oh, they talking to somebody else. Oh, they doing this, they doing that. Like, God is saying, you know what I'm saying, if you always are paranoid and looking over your shoulder at the people that surround you, that's not a good thing. And it's also not a good thing to always wish or think about the worst that could happen, because a lot of times that's not even intended to happen. And there are people that really sit around praying on something bad happening to somebody else. And, you know, like in this message, it has left the extent of caring. It's left the extent of, you know, to an extent of wishful thinking. That's what God is like, wishful thinking. Like, this is somebody wishing that this would happen so that they could just be right and be done with it. God said, but it's not going to come to pass. And what they should do, instead of speaking negatively about you and speaking negatively about what you have going on, they should speak positivity into this world, like onto you. You can't claim to love somebody, and every time they do something you don't like, you are talking down on them and dragging them as if they are nothing or nobody. And then expect some good to come out of that. That's wicked. That's gossip. That is slander. Anyways, that's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.